Today on Science Fiction and Fantasy Network, I'm talking to Sophie Aldred. She's a former companion on Doctor Who and is currently in a new podcast called Strangeness in Space. A new companion was just announced, Pearl Mackie. Some people point out she has a bit of an ace look to her jacket with the badges. What was your reaction to her?
Yeah, people are saying, oh, this is like a nod to Ace. It's going to be very interesting to see how she develops. I liked the bit I saw of her, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Any pearls of wisdom to give to Pearl Mackie?
Yeah, I think the main thing about the companion is to make the most of it. Really enjoy it. Learn the lines, don't bump into the monsters. And wear sensible shoes, I would say.
Let's talk about your character on Doctor Who, because you've been playing Ace for quite a while now, not only on TV but in Big Finish. So when you look back on how you played Ace back in the day, have you changed the way you approach the character and how you view the character now?
It changes according to the script, actually. So I get sent the script, and the way that I can see that Ace is from the storyline and from the script really dictates my performance. So I don't really think too much about it. It's really funny. It's sort of, because I think Ace is quite hard to see now, where the character is just so sort of in me in a way. So yeah, it's very much like I read the script, and sometimes it's the Ace who's chucking Nitro 9 around and jumping up and down and with excitement, and sometimes it's the more kind of measured Ace, the Ace who's grown up a bit, and sometimes it's the Ace who is actually getting a bit fed up with the Doctor and kind of he's manipulated just once too often, you know? So it really is dictated by the story.
That's something I really liked about Ace, that she wasn't afraid to call the Doctor out. Are those scenes you like where you get to shout at Sylvester?
Yeah, they are good actually. I like the way that she kind of makes him think about what he's doing from time to time. It reminds me a bit of Rose in the when the Doctor is kind of is quite an aggressive Doctor, and she kind of gets him to question that about himself. It's a bit like that.
You've been acting for a while. It's 30 years since you were Ace. How have you changed as an actor?
Well, I'm older. I look different. It's a good question, really. Again, it all depends on what I'm given to do. I still love it, but it completely depends on the script that I'm given to do. I mean, I'm game to have a go at anything, really.
You've been working with Big Finish now almost since the beginning. How has the production at Big Finish changed? Because they've got a bigger budget now than they did in the beginning. Have you noticed it changing on the day-to-day?
Nope. No, it's pretty much exactly, because what you do with audio is you go in, you record it, and that's what you do. So there isn't really that much of a difference.
You're working on Strangeness in Space now. Would you like to tell people what it's about and where they can find it?
Yeah, Strangeness in Space. It's a podcast. It's an audio adventure, and it's set in space. And it's written for me and for Trevor Simon by Trevor Simon, who used to swing their pants on going live on Saturday mornings and Live and Kicking. And if you go on the website here, you can just have a look and listen to it. We're very pleased because it went up to number 6 in the iTunes podcasts for comedy, and also it was picked a couple of weeks ago by The Guardian as in their top 50 podcasts. So we're delighted, and we're just about to release episode 4, which is very exciting. It's going to take us off in another direction.
What else are you working on now? What's the next big thing for you?
Well, I'm always doing lots of animations and stuff like that. We've just come to the end of 5 years of Trifu Tom for CBeebies. Yeah, 5 years. I can't believe it. So yes, I'm at the moment. I'm just about to do a short film called Cops and Monsters, which is part of a web series, which is exciting. I'm going up to Glasgow to film that in July. Then I'll go to the Edinburgh Festival to have our annual holiday there, actually, to take in lots and lots of plays and things like that. And then, I'm looking for really stuff for the autumn now to see what's next. It's exciting.
thank you very much for talking to us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.